Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi where you get a gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hurt. So guys, of course, you all know how the housemates pour out all their hearts, yes, tonight. We're talking about the ex-housemate, that is the top sis. When we talk about the housemate, of course, you should know we are talking about the top sis, So the housemates actually pour out all their hearts, spoke about the ex-housemates last night. If you have not watched the video on how the housemates, on what they had to say on each of the housemates, that means you're still sitting on a far long thing. You have to go back to my channel, scroll down a little bit, and then you would see the video of last night's shenanigans. It was actually an interesting night, and Big Brother thought it wise to actually call the housemates in their numbers into the diary room to ask them how everything went and which one seems fake and which one was real and the housemate they think will be winning the season. So stay tuned and watch to the very end. And also, yes, spicy gist is at the end because Lerato Modise actually dropped a press release regarding Mcjnr. Watch to the very end so you don't miss any juicy gist at all. But before we start talking about the diary session, first off, let's just say congratulations is pouring in for the to the host with the most, which is Lawrence Malaka. Okay, let me read this first off. Brands Lawrence Maleka makes 100 most influential young Africans 2023. The bbnzansi host, actor, and media personality has been named in the annual 100 most influential young Africans list curated by Mcjnr. Maleka is listed with some big names creative like Musakis, Tyler, Davido, Rema, Thames, etc. So yes, it is a big congratulations with to the host with the most. The guy is actually cute though, Lawrence is cute. Like, I could not stop looking at this picture that this dude posted him with, and actually maybe I would definitely use that picture as a thumbnail because the boy is cute. So yeah guys, let's be serious. Let me stop flirting with Lawrence. So congratulations to Lawrence. So guys, let's start with the diary session, and yes, I'm just gonna be discussing that of Mpumi, Mcjnr, and Papaghost for now. Okay, so for Mpumi's diary session, she spoke how that was for last night was because Biggie asked about Biggie asked, the housemates had their facials and massage and all of that. So Biggie asked how it feels and they feel so good about it. And then Mpumi spoke about last night as Biggie also asked, and then she said last night was so feeling that it was so sweet to see, each and every of the housemates pour out their feelings regarding the ex-housemate. And then she said, it actually made her feel how far she has gone on this game because looking at where the lines where the housemate pictures were actually clipped, you then tend to see all the people that left and you're still in the house because each week is just, two people left the house or one person is left the house. But this time you're looking at them in full view, knowing how you have survived all of these things, for this housemate to have lived and you're still here among the top six. That the feeling is so sweet to see. And then she said that because Biggie did ask which of the housemate tributes actually got to you and does she think any of the housemates was faking it at some point. And then she said she feel all the tributes the housemate said to the ex-housemate was real because everybody had good things to say about the ex-housemate despite having some negative things you could have said about them. They chose the positive side, which was so sweet to see, and she thinks it was so real. And then the one that got to her most was Bravo B's tribute, that Bravo B is somebody she loved. Bravo B is a guy that she likes so much, and Bravo B living really hurt her, and then she feels everybody deserves a second chance, all the rah she had to say about Bravo B. So according to her, that of Bravo B got to her, and of course, yes, we saw her did cry, very well last night because of Bravo B, and then Big Brother asked her which of the housemates does she think would win this season, blah, blah, blah. And then she said Makeke for sure. That yes, she would have said her, but at the same time, Makeke has this personality that if her as a housemate is feeling Makeke this way, how would the viewers see him? That Makeke does not know the power he has. Like, the way he speaks, that English that he thinks is the problem. The same thing she said one time in her diary session was what she said about Papa Makeke, that Makeke feels the English is the problem, not knowing that English is his power. He's entertaining and all of that. So she thinks it is Makeke. So Biggie asked her to actually take him out of how he actually do his thing, how she would what she missed outside of the house. She said she missed beer, she missed her man, she missed going out to everywhere with her man because she's always with her boyfriend. That is her man, her boyfriend, yeah. And then Biggie said if she win the money, what would she do first? She said she never thought of that. But first, there's something she said she would buy. I don't know if that thing is something you guys eat. I cannot mention the name because I can't pronounce it. And I've actually forgotten how she even pronounced it too. I would have at least try. You know me, I love trying on the language here. But she said she would buy something and she has never thought of even what she would do with the money. So after Mpumi was Mcjnr, but I'm going to talk about that of Ghost before Mcjnr. Talking about Papaghost self, Mpumi was like, he was so surprised to see someone as Papaghost shed a tear because of Lerato. It means that what he has for Lerato was real. Anyways, talking about Papaghost, Papaghost spoke about how he enjoyed the facials and all of that Biggie sent to the house, the masseurs, that Biggie sent to the house, that he feels so good. The only thing remaining for him is just to cut his hair, to have a haircut. That for 4 weeks he has not had a haircut. And then talking about the whatever shenanigans that happened last night, how they spoke about the ex-housemate, that's the memory of the ex-housemate. And then Papaghost said he loved it, he enjoyed it. And then he spoke about Lerato, how he spoke about Lerato, and he really hopes that they will be cool outside. He really hope he go out with a check and then make Lerato proud, at least to make her happy in case if he has offended her in any way, because Papaghost head is still on that dagger Lerato threw at him. He never even knew that Lerato is outside here clamoring for vote for him. The feeling is mutual for those two, and I really hope they actually give us something post-show. And then Biggie asked Papaghost if there is any tribute that seems fake, that was not real and everything, and the one that he thinks was actually so heartfelt, and he said for the one he thinks does not really is not real, that he will not call it fake, is that of what's her name, Mpumi to Bravo B. Papaghost said, I will not lie to you guys, I actually did laugh, because at some point, to me, I feel like Mpumi can overreact though, so Papaghost said he feel that that one is a bit cooked, that Mpumi has people that she is closer to, in the house, that she would have actually said a lot about but could not say that. Like, for example, Jared. Mpumi did not say anything much about Jared, why they were quite close in the house. But at that of Bravo B, she had a lot to say. And that he remembered that when Bravo B left, he was kind of, so bad, like he was down, at the same time. So he's just giving that, okay, now right now, they're actually practicing, on how they are going to imitate the housemate tomorrow. And now it has gone to that of Bravo B. Nobody has enough thing to talk about Bravo B. Even the Mpumi that says, oh, I miss Bravo B, this one and that one, could not have a lot to say. But him, that was so close to Bravo B, decided to hold it back because he feel he would have been the one to choose Bravo B character and not someone else. That is what Papaghost felt. And then he said the one that really got to him, that feels so real and so that he got him emotional, was that of Mcjnr to Liema. That it was so real the way Mcjnr was talking about Liema. It was even giving that Liema was there with him, that he could not even get his eyes off Liema's picture. We all saw that happen, and people have been calling out on Biggie for the faith room that we should have enjoyed more of Liema and Mcjnr. So Biggie also asked Papaghost the same thing he asked Mpumi, that whom does he think would win this season? And then he said, since every day for this week, every 1 or 30 minutes, or he always think about who would go home with this money. According to PG, that is Papaghost, he said at this point it could be anybody, and then Biggie asked him about his life outside. He said he missed his mom. He almost shed a tear. In fact, he shed a tear and he cleaned it immediately. He doesn't want to get emotional and all that he missed his mom so much that he literally do everything with his mom. There is no secret he has regarding himself for his mom, even his relationship, any escapade, the mom knows about it. I think he said the mom calls him B, I'll be something. I said Biggie should keep it secret, and then Biggie asked him, okay, if you leave, what would you, if you win the money, what will you do with it? And he said, first off, he will buy a car for the mom so that the mom will be able to brag with his name. Because yes, of course, parents love that. They will be like, "Oh, it's my son, babe." That was when he mentioned that the mom calls him babe. Also, I've forgotten, but it's something like baby, yeah. So and then Biggie asked him, "Okay, so if he said if he win, he would just keep the rest of the money in the bank, and then continue working if there is any work, And then that when he leaves, the first thing he would do is just have a time, a lone moment with his mom, And then for Mcjnr also spoke about the last night shenanigans, how it was so sweet and interesting. And then Biggie asked about which one is real or fake. And he said he thinks everything everyone said about the housemate was real. But the only one that got to him was the way the housemate spoke. The housemate had like 5 minutes to speak about ex-housemate. It gets to that of Neo. They barely have a lot of things to say. They just like a few minutes, a few seconds, they are done with Neo's own. So that's why he decided to make it personal. He actually made sure that he had to say everything he thinks about Neo, including how Neo actually saved him and put up Sammy M. So he repeated the same thing he said last night about Neo, making him to be in this house at this point, letting people get to know the side of Mcjnr they never knew. So he thinks that what got to him is how the housemates said few things about Neo, while to others they had a lot to say, So he thinks that aside that every other thing was cool, it was genuine, And then Biggie asked him about if he leaves, what was the first thing he's gonna do? He said he's gonna call his girlfriend, check up on his text message and all of that. And Biggie said, if you win the money, what will you do with it? Baby boy said there's this business he has in mind already, and he's not going to take a lot, that he's just going to take little from the prize money to sort that out, and then save the same money, the rest of the money. The same thing Papaghost said, save the rest of the money and then start working and doing some other things, that he would definitely want to build up that business so that he would leave any 9 to 5, what's it called, work, like you stand up, you go to work by 8, or you come back by 5, that kind of job, yeah, that he definitely want to leave that part of the world, focus on the business and all of that. That is Mcjnr's plan in case if he wins the money. And he was asked who is going to win, and he said he just want to be diplomatic. He think himself that he is going to win, he think he's going to win this morning. So talking about Mcjnr, netizens were coming for Mutati Wendy Madiba because she declared that she is rooting for Mcjnr. And August said, SA girls not supporting fellow girls, and Mutati Wendy Madiba replied and said, let people be allowed to root for whoever they want to root for. It is really not that deep, baby. We love the girls. I don't know why people do this. People root for people. Oh, now why not they do this thing? Why are you guys doing this thing? It's not fair. You just make this housemate not to be free. People that are free, you people come for them and then they go back, they hide themselves. She posted she's rooting for Mcjnr. How is that a big issue for people to actually comprehend? Now it's SA girls, is it now a girl and a boy something? Now, babe, you don't. We girls have ourselves only. If you watch this show, there is no how you would support a guy that only refers to girls as bitches. But if that's how you think, happy birthday. For me, I am all for girls. I did it for you. I will still do it for every other girls. And then somebody says thank you down here. Meanwhile, because you're a fan of that, it does not mean you will control who she needs to vote for or who she likes. That is something you need to know. Get it up on your tick score. Making her feel like because you voted her, then she's owing you. What's that? Okay, a guy that called the girls a bitch. He does not call them like he's insulting them. It's just like his way of trying to call them a lady. I'm not saying what he's saying is okay or that, no. But guys, come on. Why are people always doing this? Like, why? This is really unfair and it's not cool. Please, you guys should let Mutati Wendy my baby Madiba be, okay? Go focus and vote your own faves. And then Nampua said, if I give you conk, always stressing me more. Which kind picking be this? Nampua is actually a Z-stan. I didn't she mentions it, you would not complain, no. Anyways, guys, on to the next one. When Lerato talked nice about Mcjnr, people bashed her, saying she is pretending. Now, Mcjnr is talking nice about Lerato. They are praising him. The double standard here are crazy. One thing I know about life, people who praise themselves as good people are usually the most hateful people ever. So now people are talking about Lerato Modise and Mcjnr. What Mcjnr? Because people were thinking Mcjnr is going to say some hurtful things about Lerato, but baby boy had a lot of good things to say about her. I was even shocked to see that they had conversation that I never see happen, Meanwhile, talking about Lerato put out a press release, that is immediate press release. Let's read this together. We have noted with concern a recent post circulating online, purportedly authored by an account claiming association with Lerato Modise, expressing opposition to the potential victory of housemate Mcjnr. It is imperative to clarify that Lerato Modise did not create nor endorse this post. While she has openly supported her friends, Mcjnr and Papaghost, she maintained that any deserving contestant, including Mcjnr, merits consideration for the grand prize. We urge roboticals, Lerato Modise supporters, and individuals using handles referencing Lerato's name to exercise responsibility on X, formerly Twitter, as has been practiced over the past 10 weeks. Thank you. Now, people are using Lerato's name, call themselves Lerato fans, and they were saying they're trying to decampaign Mcjnr, that Lerato does not want him to win and all of that. So Lerato has come out to put an immediate press release that she has nothing to do with all of these shenanigans, that she's supporting Mcjnr and Papaghost, but any other housemate that wins deserve. It is how people can go far to just bring other people down. You guys should take this housemate name out of your mouth so you don't bring more drags to her. Lerato already has a lot of drag on her head. You guys should free her, be cool. Anyways, guys, this is when I'll be dropping my voice right here. I said the hot to see you guys later. Thank you so much for sailing with me. Of course, you guys are my real MVPs. Bye for now, babies.